Alright. HMHS Britannia Q, and this is a live stream instead of a premiere video. And let's get this started. Warning, this live stream Streamlabs might crash, so I want to record it as well. And let's go. This is The Haunting of KIDBEHINDACAMERA. This is what's 2 years ago in 2020. And let's get going. It's 28 hours and 20 minutes. So that's why I decided to go live.
What's going on?
Well, I wanted to do a live stream. The last live stream I did was 4 weeks ago. Tomorrow I may go live also. Let's get going.
What's going on, you guys? KIDBEHINDACAMERA here.
Bridget was here.
Right there. And right off the bat, I want to remind you guys that the Angry Grandpa store is back. And we got a ton of items that we removed previously that are only here for a limited amount of time. I'm talking about the Gone But Not Forgotten shirt and the... Listen, we haven't had those shirts on sale for a long time. It's not Evil Never Dies. The Angry Never Dies shirt is back. So is the... Okay, it's
Evil Grandpa.
Get your Evil Grandpa merchandise. A lot of this stuff is only available for a limited amount of time, so click the link below. Get yours while you can. But now I need to talk about something different. I need to talk about the reason that we're here today. I want to talk about the fact that our house is, and may have always been, haunted.
Definitely.
It says he curses the town family by using a Ouija board. Yet you say I want to curse someone from using a Ouija board.
For a long time, there's been a lot of people that have been theorizing that our house is haunted. In fact, there's been YouTube channels that have dedicated their entire content on finding out if we're haunted. A lot of these videos have hundreds of thousands of views. And the reason that the topic is so popular is because we have had a lot of really weird, a lot of really strange, a lot of stuff that I can't explain happen on our channel. What color do you think green is?
Freaking apple.
Strawberry.
Michael, come on.
That was a weird sound.
Where did it come from?
That was a weird sound.
And I don't think whoever it is, I think it's barefoot, and it looks like child's prints, and it's leading right to the house. You see this? Nobody's getting notified, so guys.
That's a weird saddle. That looks like a little kid.
And it walks? No, wait, watch. Mike! It disappears! How are you gonna... Okay. What did it know?
That's not fair, dude. Now here's the thing. Every bit of that stuff is absolutely real. A lot of people like to call my videos fake. I can promise you, every bit of this has been 100% authentic. We have had a ton of stuff happen to us that I just can't explain, and I just kind of stopped trying to. Here's the thing. There's been just as many examples, if not more, that we just never talk about. I constantly get people writing me on Twitter saying, Michael, at 2 minutes and 40 seconds you hear a voice say leave, or just all kinds of crazy stuff that people are picking up while we're recording our vlogs that while we're doing them, I just don't hear. And I think I know the reason why this is happening.
They can interact with you with this camera.
There's a lot of people that believe that a spirit can manipulate the audio source of an electronic device and use it to communicate.
Yep, they can definitely can.
Now, naturally, the fact that me and Bridget are holding this camera.
Hi, Karen.
Etsy has home. Visit Etsy.com.
Every single day of recording whatever happens has to open up a window of opportunity for a spirit to use this camera to try to communicate with us. And that's what I think is happening. I think that we do so many videos that we've opened ourselves up to a vulnerability that these spirits can see that their voice can be heard again, that they have something to say to somebody, and they can use this to try to do it. And it's actually pretty terrifying.
That is terrifying. You know what I thought of? What if the house isn't haunted? What if we're haunted?
Oh my god. Do you want to watch Insidious or something?
No.
If you live in the house and they're haunted, they will haunt the house.
This has been going on since 2012.
That's the tagline for Insidious. It's not the house that's haunted, it's your son Bolton. Right? Come on, Bridget.
Michael!
We're not haunted.
The ghost had followed us.
We're not. Okay, the fact is we have captured a ton of voices that we just can't explain. Here's a quick little montage of what I was able to uncover. But I also think it's just as stupid to say that there is. I don't know. Gargoyles! Psychics!
It sounds like a little ghost go laughing. It might be a demon that could be Michael unleashed when he was using a Ouija board.
I don't know, dude.
I'm not gonna lie, I was really scared, like an animal was gonna pop
Someone said, what's its name?
out.
Really? Okay, how tired were you when you wrapped it? Go on, man! You're roasting me right now. No. What the?
What was that?
I don't know.
Hello?
See, for a long time we were using a spirit box. So for those of you that don't know, this is a spirit, essentially a spirit box.
Yep, it is.
Box is just a broken radio that's constantly cycling through frequencies. But the idea is that a spirit can manipulate the audio and use it to communicate with you. And we've been using them for a long, long
Yep, that's true.
time. I heard dead. I did too. Oh, where's Joshua?
Listen.
Can you see the light?
No.
You see my hand ain't touching it. I just heard the light.
Yeah, I did too. I heard you.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Oh, hell no, I didn't do that shit.
If you see the light, say hello.
The light just flickered.
I should just go past. Fuck you. I'm getting something. Fuck you.
I get
Grandpa said, fuck you.
more questions about the ghost box than almost anything. Everybody wants to know, are the videos real? How was I doing it? Is it a walkie-talkie? Are the videos fake? How am I making the ghost
A spirit box, not a walkie-talkie, is a thing that you can interact with spirits.
box talk? And the truth is, they're 100% real.
I swear to God.
Bridget,
It felt like somebody grabbed my hair nicely.
it is the hair sticking up on the back of your head. Or touching. Swear.
I'm going.
Stop! Now listen, I'm not trying to say that I'm actually talking to the dead. What I am saying is that I have never, in the history of using that ghost box, and I promise that on the life of my entire family, I've never manipulated it this.
People say that when they use a spirit box, they can open up a portal. But I don't have one. To find that out, I'm not going to do it here. I'll do it somewhere else.
Say anything else. Everything you heard actually came out of that ghost box. And I don't know how to explain it.
How many fingers am I holding up? I'm done with it.
Turn it up. I'm done with it.
It
Michael,
said
I don't
7.
want to touch it.
Because a lot of this stuff is giving you direct answers. And I don't know what it means. Why am I able to communicate with a dead person if that's what it's actually doing? That
Because that's what a spirit box is for.
box terrifies me.
It's terrifying. And we're always haunted after using it. For days.
Come on. I'm trying to tell the story here and you're trying to scare me.
No, I'm not. It's just true.
I remember one time at the house we lived in before this one, we had the ghost box and I turned it on in the kitchen. Now this was completely off camera and I crapped my pants after I heard it, but I turned it on and I asked the box what my name is, and we heard in this totally scratchy, evil voice go, "My God."
Now that's the devil.
And I vowed to never use that again.
I know.
So naturally I used it again.
Of course.
Because I'm stupid.
Yes.
You weren't supposed to agree with that. Like, no, I'm not.
Michael,
I'm stupid.
I know.
Anybody that's actually doubting the validity of those ghost boxes, all you have to do is search them on YouTube. Everybody's using it. There are millions and millions.
Zach Bagans is usually people using spirit box.
Go look at them. Go look at Huff Paranormal or other channels that are using the ghost box. This thing is terrifying and I have no way of explaining it. All I can say is that some of the answers that I got shook me to my core. See, a lot of people may be wondering why we don't use the ghost box anymore. I've been getting messages all the time about doing another ghost hunt, pulling out the ghost box and using it, and I just...
Oh, the door is opening by itself.
I can't bring myself to using it anymore. And I want to talk to you about why, because the truth is shocking.
Are you dead or alive? Can you see me? What am I holding? How many people are in here?
Oh my God.
See, the last time me and Bridget used the box, we kept picking up this name. And for privacy reasons, I'm not going to say the name because when I looked it up, I couldn't believe what I saw. So we kept hearing this name. And so I decided to look up the history of my own house because I wanted to see, number one, who owned the house before me, and number two, just what happened on my property throughout history, just in case there was some kind of an answer. Because I remember we kept hearing stuff about pirates and people hanging, and like, I wanted to know if I could find anything about that. And the first thing that I saw was one of the previous homeowners of this house passed away while they owned it.
That's sad.
And their name was the one that we kept picking up on the ghost box. I don't want to say the name on vlog because the people that owned the house before us actually had a family and they're still alive, and I don't want to bring any pain onto them, but I couldn't believe what I saw because it can't be a coincidence that we're getting this name, and it was a unique name. And that person lived in this house, and they died while they owned this house. So I looked them up on Facebook and I saw that they got pictures in our house, my living room. And it's such a weird, bizarre feeling, and I realized right then that I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to pull out this box.
That's sad.
Because if I'm able to communicate with it,
That's sad that did that.
another like spirit, what am I doing? Am I dragging it from peace? Am I pulling it out of heaven or wherever they are so they can communicate with us through a radio? Like, what am I doing? Am I disrupting their lives? So I decided right then that I didn't want to use it anymore because I don't know what it is. I don't know how to explain it, and I just really felt like we needed to do something positive about it. So completely off camera, we never wanted to vlog this. I never even intended to talk about it on vlog. We called a spirit medium who we brought to the house. And they confirmed the name of the person who was on that box who lived here before it. Now, could they have looked up the house at the library before coming over? Sure. Maybe. But it was enough confirmation for me. So off camera, we had the psychic medium help that person pass on to the other side because they kept saying that they were trapped. And that was the last time we used the ghost box because
That's sad.
we don't know what it's capable of, and it could be dangerous.
Yeah. The person who died in the house might have been abusive or evil.
And that's not something that I'm willing to bring around my child. But here's the thing. See, the spirit box was never really our problem. See, it may have opened the portal, but the Ouija board is what kept it that way. Seriously, I should have stayed away from it. I should
Yep, everyone told you to stay away from it, Michael.
have listened to everybody.
Yeah.
Those things can open doors to hell. You have to be careful which doors you open. If a demon makes that Ouija board disappear and you can't close it, it'll be open forever and haunt you forever. And there's nothing that you can do.
Including you.
Yeah, I really wanted no
Bridget,
part of that.
can I just talk about this without being criticized?
I had so much anxiety in there.
I'm trying to open up here about it. I don't need to be chastised about it. Okay? So many people told me, stay away from the Ouija board.
Stupid ad.
Dinner with Panera, freshly prepared with clean ingredients.
They bring demons into your house.
Yep, they do. They do.
Not safe. It's not a game. But goddamn, the thing's made by Hasbro.
Doesn't matter. A Ouija board is a witchcraft board you can talk to the dead with.
The Ouija boards are made by a company that makes Monopoly or whatever, board games, checkers. How the they have a portal to hell?
You can open portals to heaven or hell with a Ouija board, Michael. Any entity or ghost can channel through the Ouija board.
I don't know.
I never thought that it was a possibility, but I swear to God, man, it's got to be more than a coincidence that all those dates match up the way that they do. See, there's a real reason why we don't mess with the paranormal anymore, and it all has to do with that Ouija board.
Yeah.
It's haunted me since we've used it, and it may have ruined our lives. And I am not exaggerating. The Ouija board may have ruined everything. Back in June 2017, me, Bridget, and my brother decided to use a Ouija board because we thought...
Oh, man, look. The Ouija board is broken. They probably didn't say goodbye. And there's probably a portal in their beach house or whatever they call it. If a Ouija board breaks while using it, the portal will stay open forever, and there's nothing that you can do about it. Unless if you get a nice someone that can close it.
Thought it would make entertaining content. We had our heads so far up we thought that it would be entertaining around with demons and the other side because we didn't believe it. We thought it was a joke. We took it as a joke. Who cares? Ha ha ha. This is gonna make great content on YouTube. Let's laugh about it.
Yeah, you guys.
We're
I
positive.
totally.
Yeah, I get it, Bridget, but I didn't. I'm trying. You keep doing this. Just let me explain it, okay? I really.
Also, during the Ouija board, you can't take the hands off that little piece thingy.
Feel like
People say if you break the rules of a Ouija board, the portal automatically stays open.
Like it ruined my life. It's not funny. That's funny to you?
I'm sorry.
You're right. You're absolutely right, okay? I should have listened to you. How many times do I need to say it to you? It's not funny. It ruined our lives. Laugh, dude. Bro, I'm trying to open up here and talk about this terrifying experience.
Damn. Oh, okay. Keep going. I'm sorry.
You just love you're right.
Hold on. Oh boy, I'm back.
You love it. Yeah, you're right, Bridget.
Love it.
Oh my God, you are disgusting. Okay, look, we should have never messed with it, you guys, okay? I thought I would have made good content because Lance Stewart back then was doing all kinds of haunted shit, and I was like,
Lance Stewart probably knows how to handle it.
dude,
Nah.
if Lance can do it, so can we. I know Lance.
But I was like, I don't think so, Michael.
I just thought that it was going to make really entertaining content. See, at the time, my brother was living in our pool house because he got thrown out of Dad's
Pool house.
house, and my brother swore to God the pool house was haunted. He kept seeing shadows and hearing voices, and things would bump in the night, and he really thought somebody was in there with him.
That's why I don't play Ouija boards, Michael.
So I had the bright idea, hey, let's get a Ouija board and that was a big mistake.
It was.
Okay? That's the last time I'm going to tell you, Bridget, you were right. Okay, not that mean.
Okay, keep going.
Can you stop?
Yes.
And you shouldn't get sick pleasure out of my torment. I may need therapy for this. Hearing this? Oh my God.
I'm gonna cry.
I gotta show you. The pure elation on her face. This is like an ejaculate to her, dude. You were enjoying this too much.
Maybe a little.
It ruined our lives, Bridget. Oh my
Okay.
God.
Look, all I'm saying is, listen.
That's a good one. Her lives are completely ruined. It does too. So we bought the Ouija board on June 24th, 2017, and that night we used it for the first time.
That's a bad idea.
And it might have been the worst mistake of our lives. See, we were using it for a couple of days, and then something happened that forever changed the course of my entire family. My brother went on this insane drug binge and tried to set the
I guess that's his puzzle. Being hauled away.
pool house on fire and then hit my girlfriend
That's crazy.
on the face.
No. Then Charlie's not a guy, he's the boy who punches girls.
I got arrested. And I don't want to say that it was all the Ouija board. I'm just trying to say that the fact that it happened the day after we used it is
Damn. He put that TV in the wall and it's book God hell.
really strange. And it happened in the pool house where we used it at. And I've always found that to be strange. I've always found it to be just I don't understand it. I can't explain it, and I don't know why it happened. My brother completely lost his mind, and he hit my girlfriend in the face, and he got arrested for it. And then a couple of days after that, my father was diagnosed with cirrhosis of the liver.
I guess Michael opened up a portal to hell and a demon made Aiden grandfather have that. Demons can make you sick.
My father collapsed at the 4th of July party at my house and had to get rushed to the hospital.
That's sad. What's easy AGP?
And that night we found out that he had cirrhosis. And I don't know
Cancer of the liver.
if it was the Ouija board, but I also can't say that it wasn't. I don't want to blame all my problems on the Ouija board. I'm pretty sure my father would have still had cirrhosis if we never messed with it.
Probably.
Worst timing.
It's such weird timing. It's like, it seems the day after we used the Ouija board, something bad happened, and you're going to find out that that continued to happen every time that we did. See, we forgot about the Ouija board there after a couple of weeks because, you know, my father was sick. We had to find out what was happening. And my brother went to rehab, and he moved out, and he was gone, and we all sort of forgot about the Ouija board. But then around August, me and Bridget were like, we should probably end the storyline so we can stop talking about the Ouija board because I don't want it in the pool house anymore. And so we start looking for the Ouija board, and then the next day, my sister's burning trash in the backyard at Grandpa's house. An aerosol can explodes and it catches her on fire.
Shouldn't mess with the Ouija board.
And it almost killed her.
Yeah.
She had to get skin grafts. It almost killed her. The day again after we used the Ouija board. So again, what is going on? A couple of days after that, Bridget got the news that our dog Lazy was diagnosed with congestive heart failure. And that
probably wasn't the Ouija board. I think there's a little pug, maybe. I think they only live about maybe 10 or 20 years.
actually we tried to keep that from you guys. We tried to stall telling you about that diagnosis for as long as we could. But it happened almost the same day that Jennifer caught on fire. Now we have two events, one after the other, correlating to when we used the Ouija board and it doesn't hold a candle to its grand finale. See, after all that, I swear to God that I would never touch the Ouija board again. And then somehow, 2 months later, I started messing with it again. It was at the end of October 2017. I really wanted to finish the storyline, and so we started searching for the Ouija board again. And that's when we had Doug do this.
Eagles.
There's Dong in the pool house. That's a nice set. Oh, and Charlie's one of the videos, he was sitting at this table trying out drinks. I like the pool house. That's nice.
Spirits, go away. Evil spirits, go away. Evil spirits, go away. Evil spirits, go away. Don't touch it. Leave it right there.
That video was filmed October 25th, 2017. The next day I got a phone call from Lauren where she told me she was taking Dad to the hospital because something wasn't right.
What's easy AGP?
And then 2 days later I was going to the
He's bugging on to Toki.
hospital to say goodbye. Just like that, my world collapsed.
Don't mess with the Ouija board.
See, we all went to the hospital. That's the moment I realized that Dad wasn't going to make it. See, he always told us that a cirrhosis diagnosis was early stage, but we're sitting there in the hospital room, and I remember I was talking to the nurse. She was this Indian woman, and I told her, please, take my liver. Give it to him. He needs it. Take as much of it as you need. A piece, the whole goddamn thing. Take my fucking liver. And she told me that he wouldn't survive the surgery.
That's sad.
And that's the moment I realized that I was going to lose Dad a lot sooner than I was ready. She told us she was giving him another couple of weeks to live, and that was it. And I remember...
Stupid ad. Can't skip it.
I was in denial. You know, I didn't believe it. A couple of weeks later, we lost him. A couple of months after that, we lost Lazy. And I'm not saying that it's the Ouija board that did all this. I realize I would have still lost my father, but what are the odds that we used the Ouija board and my father was diagnosed with cirrhosis? We used the Ouija board again and my sister catches on fire and Lazy is diagnosed with heart failure. Then we use it one more time and the next day again, my father ends up in the hospital where he dies. And then Lazy.
Ouija boards can do that. But demons can do that.
I don't know for sure that it was the Ouija board, but I'm starting to wonder if we something that we shouldn't have. Everybody tells you don't the Ouija board, don't do it, and we did it, and look what happened. It may have ruined our lives. We're constantly hearing voices on camera and hearing noises off camera and seeing things and reflections and shadows. And it seems like it's a kid or something. Remember the one time they had a shadow of a kid?
Demons can act like little kids.
Kid at the back door?
Oh my god.
It's almost like we're haunted by a child. And I don't know what it is. We hear children laugh and we hear footsteps running and I don't know what's going on. And I'm wondering what we did to cause it.
Playing with a Ouija board?
And what we can do to stop it. I don't want to do this anymore.
Oh, using a Ouija board?
Just tonight, before we started filming this video, we heard a noise. Right before I came into this office, me and Bridget were about to come in here, and we started hearing a noise by our bedroom door where our daughter is asleep. I've never been afraid of anything in my life. But the last time that I messed with a Ouija board, I lost one of my best friends. And now I got a family. I've got my girlfriend and my child. And I can't lose them too. They can't lose me. So I don't want to mess with it anymore. I don't want to live like this anymore. A lot of people were wondering what's going on. Why don't we do haunted videos anymore? Because I think we cursed ourselves. I think I cursed my whole family. I'm terrified that I've ruined our lives by messing with a Ouija board. And do I know that that's the case? No. Of course not. But take a look at all the stuff that you've seen on video that we did address. And then start looking for the stuff that we didn't. We're constantly hearing our names and noises and things like Bridget's Halloween decorations keep getting turned around and pictures are getting crooked and we've been finding buttons and we're seeing stuff and I don't know what to do or how to make it stop.
What if it's Grandpa?
It's not. Bridget, this has been happening since before.
Angry Grandpa did say if Michael decided to quit YouTube, he was gonna haunt him. But I don't think Grandpa will make his spirit look like a little kid, though.
What if whatever it is took Grandpa? No, that's not what happened. See,
Oh my god, you need therapy at this point, honey.
you're the one that told me you believe in this stuff to begin with.
Yeah, I don't think... Nothing.
That could be possible.
Bridget, I'm saying, I feel like there's a curse on the family. I can't feel that way. You don't think it's ironic that we use the Ouija board and the next day Charlie flips out, and then 2 days later my father's diagnosed with cirrhosis. We use the Ouija board again in August, and the next day my sister's caught on fire, and we're told that your best friend has congestive heart failure. And you cried for about 4 days when you found out that news. We used the Ouija board again in October, and the next day my father goes to the hospital and dies. What I'm saying is I don't understand it. What I'm saying is, hell, maybe you're right. Maybe I'm trying to connect dots where they aren't there, but that is pretty odd.
It is odd.
So I don't know what to do anymore, and I would love to hear your advice. So let me know in the comment section what you think we should do. Who should we call? And please don't say Ghostbusters, okay?
Ghostbusters. Like Ghostbusters is real. Is this a movie? That's funny.
I'm coming to you guys for real. I don't know what to do. I feel like I ruined our lives, and I'm terrified that we can never recover. And I cannot subject Bridget or my child to any more demons or any more hate or spirits. I can't do it anymore. I'm 33 years old. And sometimes I'm terrified to go to sleep. I'll come into the room and I'll look in every direction to see if there's something in there with us. And I don't like living like that anymore. So please, help. Did I miss anything?
I think that's everything.
I mean, we have a really rich history when it comes to connecting to the spirit world, and I just don't like it anymore.
I know, it's frightening.
I don't want to connect to any of that anymore.
We are legit haunted whenever we do.
Every time.
And recently, it's like other things are happening. I don't know why.
Remember when I went to WrestleMania and you saw that shadow in the bedroom and I wasn't here?
Yeah.
Stuff's happening that we can't explain.
That's creepy.
What do we do?
I don't know.
Alright. Well, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. If new to your channel, hit the subscribe button, notification bell, and new videos are coming out. I'll be reacting to Trailer Park Breakfast and Sonya soon. That'll be tomorrow. And that'll be it.